Okay, we're gonna watch this one now. I'm really excited for this one. Okay, what if Arcane was high fashion? I've seen this guy on Instagram a bunch, and I didn't know he had an actual YouTube channel. And I've seen some of the Arcane stuff, but I haven't ever sat and fully watched a video, so I'm excited. I know a lot of us here have seen Arcane and love it.
What would the characters in Arcane
let's see
look
what he's
like
gonna
if
do.
they wore high fashion? As usual, that is my job. And we're going to transform these already sick-looking
Is
characters
Arcane not fashion,
into
bro? That's what I'm
runway-ready looks
saying.
that would make the average League of Legends player his pants.
Only one problem. I don't know what Arcane is. You see, normally when I do these styling projects where I style characters or
Get me out of the video. I'm shutting the stream off. I'm shutting the stream off. We failed as a society. We failed. We failed. We failed. He doesn't know what Arcane is. Have I not yapped about it enough? Have I not annoyed people enough?
concepts, I'm trying to translate whatever it is I'm styling into a high fashion look. Something you'd see
Santa
on
Claus?
the runway or in an editorial. And for the most part, I'm usually familiar with everything I've styled.
All your fault.
Up until this point,
know.
I didn't know a single thing about Arcane and this universe. And if I wanted to style this world correctly and make the best possible looks, I needed to do my homework. So after finding out that Arcane is a show based on the game League of Legends,
hurt.
I dedicated the next 2 weeks to becoming the biggest Arcane fan. I watched every episode of every season. Am I losing my mind? And I set out to become the greatest League of Legends player in the
Baker.
world. Hey, League developer here. Don't play the game. Just watch the show. Wisdom. Do not play League. Please. Bro, you don't want to play this game. Don't play League. It's
No, play it. It's
curse.
great.
I don't want to lose you too. Don't play. Please save yourself from the world of pain. You've been warned.
Do it! It's so fun!
Yo, so like, what's good? You know, like,
Play me.
all right, you got it.
Play the game. Play me, bro. Don't be a bitch. So actually, never mind. I'm not going to become the best League of Legends player ever. The way everyone and their brother basically begged me not to play League of Legends on the internet was honestly something to behold. My Instagram DMs, my Twitter replies, my TikTok comments, all just flooded with begs and pleads to stay away from that game. And at first, I was lost. But ultimately, I was told a few key reasons why I shouldn't play. Number one, there are spoilers. Which, fair.
It's always a dance with me, right, Echo?
Number two, I didn't really need to play the game.
No, I wouldn't say there's spoilers. There's not spoilers. No. No, because even when Arcane was out and they had the whole Arcane thing that you could play through, you had to click play through the little like mini thing that they had set up. Jinx's little, you were building her gun and stuff. You had to go and actively seek it out and play that part of it. There was the lines. Unless you play Ezreal, you're not really going to hear him say a lot. But Ezreal doesn't shut up. That, oh my word, I've played him once and I vow to never play Ezreal ever again because all he does is yap. You think I yap a lot? Bro, you would hate to see Ezreal. He is literally, like, if I ever get mad at y'all, I'm gonna boot up League of Legends, not say a single word. You're gonna see me hover over Ezreal. You're gonna see me lock him in, still not saying a single word. I'm just gonna make eye contact with the camera the entire time, lock him in, just load into the game, not say a single word, and then you're gonna just see him, and you're just gonna hear him for the next 40 minutes because of how bad my teammates are. We're gonna be in that game for probably 40 to an hour. You're just gonna hear him yap about everything under the sun, and he is so annoying. He doesn't shut up. I hate Ezreal. Anyways, would you gotta play League? Absolutely not. Why? How did that just change by itself? I didn't click anything. That was scary. Hi, Timon! I say this as I'm slowly being convinced to play League one time. How's your day, Skip? She snapped. I hate Ezreal! But yeah, he doesn't, there's not really spoilers, I wouldn't say.
Fair.
It's always a dance with me, right, Echo?
Number two, I didn't really need to
Oh, I will say also, sorry, I paused a lot. I will say also, and whenever I'm playing Jinx, which she's my main, so I play her a lot. If you don't know, both of my sound alerts when you follow and when you subscribe, if you haven't done either, I mean, maybe you could hear what it sounds like, but they're both Jinx voice lines. So when I do hear those in game, I get scared on live on accident. I'm like, because the average me playing League is me literally sitting here like this. Okay, my hair is probably like all the way up. I probably got like Cheeto dust on my mouth, and I'm sitting here like this playing. So when I hear that voice, I'm like, am I live? You're gonna
play the game to understand the lore. Which, fair. Number three, playing the game
I
could
love
result in
T1!
mental and spiritual obliteration.
Oh my word, I want to watch Best League Crash Out, to be
Fair.
honest.
But even after all that, I still wanted to play. But I figured if the fan base that I
I
wanted
stole
to
Baron
right
today, by the
by
way,
is
guys.
telling me
And if
not
you're a
to
League
do
player,
it,
you know what that means.
then I
with
should probably just listen.
Jinx ult, once
So
the game.
I did not become the greatest League of Legends player ever.
No,
but
Faker.
through my
That was so
efforts,
sad when
I
he did
learned
that.
something else. I actually really like Arcane.
Yo, what's your name? Pebble? Pipsqueak? She's about to grab one of those blue balls.
He just called her Pebble and Pipsqueak. I'm gonna crash out, and we're only 2 minutes into this video. I'm gonna crash out, and y'all gonna have to hold me back, because I'm gonna crash out, bro. My whole bike, my whole room, my whole everything is Jinx. Bro, you can't call her Pipsqueak! I'm sorry. I apologize. I'm sorry. I should be nice. I'm sorry.
And blow this to smithereens.
He spelled it J-Y-N-X. It's okay. Accidents happen. It's okay. No, it's fine. Maybe he won't make the mistake again, though.
Pop rocks? I'm hooked.
He called her Pop Rocks. I'm fixing to click out of the video, bro. He called her Pop Rocks. Please, for the love of Pete, her name is Powder. It's not that hard. It's literally like what she puts in her guns.
I got it. I'm hooked. It's hooked me.
As I watched the show on stream with you guys and by myself, I came to the conclusion very quickly that this might be the coolest looking show I've ever watched.
On stream? I'm sorry, what? You can watch it on stream? Hold up, we're gonna have to look into that
That
one.
was actually so sick. That was sick.
And I don't watch a lot of shows, honestly, but I'm so
Oh, it
happy
seems he's
you
playing
guys
it
did tell me to
backwards?
watch this.
It seems he's watching
Not
a clip.
only is the animation absolutely insane,
I'm
the
not trying to
story
be on Ryan's
is
bad
written
side.
so good.
I told you to stay away!
When Violent slapped Pebbles. I am a Christian young lady, and we're supposed to be nice to people, even if they name our favorite characters. No, I'm not gonna crash out. I'm reformed.
I found myself pretty hooked from episode 1, and by the end of the first season,
I'm gonna look into it, see if we can stream it, but I'm not trying to be on Riot's bad side. I'm trying to.
yeah, no, I thought I had something.
I'm trying to be
say
flown
here.
out
No,
and
yeah,
meet
the
Jinx
first season
IRL, if
clicked
you know what I'm
me. I didn't need to play League to achieve emotional and spiritual oblivion. The show did that on its own.
But there is a lot happening right now, and I need to. Okay.
I know what Party's
great
watching,
show,
too.
But this show, in the span of 3 episodes, has done a lot to me.
But luckily, I didn't have to wait 3 years for season 2.
Season one had me on my
Yeah, you
shoulders
better
like
be
this.
lucky.
It just slapped me, right? It just slapped me, right? And then as I try to get like my bearings, right? Season one slapped me, I'm like, oh wow, okay, all right. As I try to get it together, you know, it offered me a nice crisp cola. What cola? I don't know, but it offered me a refreshing beverage as I was discombobulated trying to get my bearings. Season one handed me a beverage, and I was like, oh, okay, thank you. And as I started drinking the beverage, I quickly realized I wasn't drinking a cola, I was drinking poison. It started to poison me.
He's starting to sound like
very quickly,
Ezreal. He's yapping. Come on now.
I woke up in a hospital. The doctor said I'd make a full recovery in, what was that, 2 weeks? And I did. Then after 2 weeks, I got a knock at my door. And lo and behold, it was season
Should have
one.
an Arcane
With a
movie
bouquet
night.
of
Oh, I'm
flowers
so down if we
ready
can
to
do
apologize
it.
to me.
I'm
And
just
so
trying
they
not to have
apologized
Riot
for
be on my
being
bad
confusing
side, you know?
nature
They're
of
gonna
its
take my motorcycle
actions
from
towards
me.
I said, oh, okay, thanks. And then it just left. Gave me the flowers and left. I took the flowers, went to go water them. As I was about to water them, I said, let me smell these first, because I also have to cut this.
Season with standout looks from season 1 that I knew I wanted to do. I figured since the main
looks so
setting
different.
is split in 2 between Piltover and Zon, the top
why
side should
tribal?
stylistically be a bit more refined, polished, and dressy, which in my mind was giving me vibes
Oh my
of Valorant.
word, just got the best idea ever. Okay. In another universe where I'm a very social human, I host a game night where we play Mafia, but everyone has to dress in either you know what I'm saying? The Piltover or Zon, and people have to either dress in the very like fancy golden like Piltover stuff, or you know the cool like Zon outfits and everything. and it's a mafia night, but it's all themed around Arcane. But it's like, oh, that would be so cool. I can make little like blue drinks. You should host it anyways. I'm not social. I know like 2 people. Unless I fly all of chat out, that would work. Let me just go get a loan of like $20,000 real quick. You gotta show Andrew when he shows up. Show him what? Bye, Jedi. Happy Wednesday, Stacy. Blue drinks, not vodka, bro. No, like BCAs.
Dior, while the Undercity were wearing more streetwear and punk, more Vivienne Westwood, Vetements, even Ragones. This begins the first challenge of the process. You see, the thing is when I do these styling projects, especially when it's characters, each character usually goes through multiple drafts. The reason for this is because
no, he's got aura, I'm not gonna lie.
So each time I style
this guy's
a character,
got aura,
I
I
usually
can't
get
lie.
something either too boring, something that's just alright, or something that looks like bad cosplay. When I style characters that already wear like discernible clothing,
yo, he's got
if
aura.
I'm not careful, sometimes my mind drifts and I start to make a look that parallels the character's outfit more accurately. But since I'm not trying to go for accuracy, it ends up venturing into the land of cosplay. But since I'm not trying to cosplay, it just ends up looking like bad cosplay. So there's a fine line between making a high fashion iteration and just cosplay, which I'm not aiming for. But admittedly, it's hard sometimes depending on the character.
If he teaches me how to dress, I'll teach him how to play League.
So with that being said, phase 1, styling.
So I currently don't have the jacket that I would use for Vibe, but what I do have is this one.
That's his
This one's not that bad.
closet.
It's got the lapels. Her jacket is like a varsity jacket, yet somehow it has lapels, and it's got.
Oh my word, I just got the best idea ever. We don't have to do it in person. We can host a Mafia night in the Discord and everyone dress up. I'm writing it down. I'm writing it down.
Shoulders.
I'm writing it down.
Has like front pockets right here.
I'm writing it
and
down.
then 2 buttons here, but no buttons up here. It's like a jacket blazer hybrid. These kind of look like her boots.
We could hold a Mafia night in the
Vi
Discord.
And all the like, where are they from? The underworld. A lot more streetwear and a lot more punk. Doing like distressed jeans. It's not exactly what I thought it would like. What I was gonna do at first.
How'd that work?
So
We
I
all
got
just
these
dress up and then join
baggy-ass
Discord
pants that
voice
have
call.
Stripes. So it kind of her pants have stripes. The color is just not there. It doesn't match the shape of her pants though. I lied. I do have the jacket. This kind of falls into the category.
That does look
of
like
bad
Vi.
cosplay. I've actually just realized it is 3:21. I don't have any fuel, so I'm actually just gonna go to bed. All right, now it's time to style everybody's favorite psychopath, Jinx. And I wanted to wear a pair of really baggy shorts. Wears like these really tight,
She's not
like
a psychopath. She's
what
just
am I doing? She wears these really like tight, like striped, like kind of capri cut off pants, whatever. It'd be cool to translate those into something that's very streetwear. The only issue is I don't have a lot of purple, but I do have a purple scarf. This is kind of what I'm thinking. And then I'm gonna go with these boots because these are just kind of like.
Those are sick.
I mean, I don't know. You look like you get it, right? Like baggy shorts, big boots. Like I'm cooking. Right? The thing is, though, her blue hair is probably like the most iconic thing about her. A similar thing with Vi. Like Vi's hair is so crucial to like her looks, especially her second look.
His closet has more aura than I do.
I'm sorry, that's just my opinion on Vi. This is like literally the exact same color as her hair. Like this could be kind of cool, but also I gotta get her sleeves right. She's got like oh, I know exactly what to do. I could take the sleeves off of this other jacket. These are also sleeves from a different jacket, but I'm gonna double her sleeve. She wears glasses that look just like this. I'm running into a bit of an issue with Caitlyn.
I don't know about that one.
It would be Caitlyn to give me problems. It would be Caitlyn to miss. It would be Caitlyn to miss. There's a look she has where she has gray pants. So I have like this gray Tom Brown skirt that I wore, but like I didn't really like how that one looked. I tried like black skirt. I tried 2 black skirts. I tried a bunch of stuff and I'm not really obsessed. I'm gonna try one more thing. Let's see if it works. This is a mess. She has a look where she wears like a long.
He's kind of cooking though.
I added the corset around it to kind of bring the waist in, and it's not a. I kind of rock with this a little bit. A big part of it is the stance, though. I don't know how I'm gonna stand. I need like a giant gun.
He's got a little
the white
sass.
beret is pissing me off though. But then I feel like when I add the black beret, I look like a flight attendant. Ooh, I don't know. I feel like I'm giving Captain Kirraman. You feel me? But y'all see what I mean? Come on, black beret is better.
Ooh, that one's better.
Black beret is so much better. Are you? Me that like this is crazy. I wish I had this hat in white. If I had this hat in white, it might be a different story. All right, now to stop Professor So for Professor Hermione, I think this coat's actually a really good option. And then it has like the first sleeves on it.
It's
The guy's like 80%,
Heimerdinger!
like his entire outfit is 80% his head. So it kind of like, you know.
Yo,
I
that's
do also have
crazy.
this coat too, which isn't a bad option.
That's
It's this
kinda
coat, the lighter
crazy.
blue. And it does also feel like something that like a professor would wear. Well, I might try various combinations of these two for Professor Hopscotch and just kind of figure out which one works the best. This
Professor
scarf is, like, the same exact
Hopscotch is
color
wild.
as he is. Like his ears are kind of red, but then his face is like whitish yellowish. His head takes up the majority of his
being, so I figured I might as well just put the scarf over the look. Coat layer under, I added a bit of gold. Everyone in this show has gold accents, and I don't have a lot of gold. I'll try one more thing for Professor Horoscope, but
had a
honestly,
vision.
I don't mind this.
Update.
This looks terrible.
So after styling some of season 1, it was time to finish Arcane and watch season.
Wait, no way. Is it the stream's just not playing anymore?
Yeah, it's.
Due to copyright notice, your stream is unavailable. And then I'm looking in the chat, and then everyone's just like, damn, they got caught. I low-key thought I'd get away with it, bro. I won't lie.
Today was gonna
Okay,
be the
so you
final
can't
one.
do it.
Yeah, I was gonna do it all today, but honestly, low-key, I'm hungry.
Yeah, the stream got taken down midstream as I was on season 2. But no worry, I finished the season on my own, and boy, I thought season 1 was good. To put it simply, everything I liked about season 1 was tenfold in season 2. The plot deepened with Bess's ambitions, the relationships between Vi and Jinx, Jace goes through this like odyssey through a ruined Piltover, changing him completely.
I can't let you leave. I'm sorry you feel that way. I'm sorry.
Bro, with the fullest amount of determination in his voice, said, I cannot let you leave. And he said, sorry about that.
Yup. Yup.
What the f is going on?
And Victor literally became Jesus.
Need not suffer anymore.
He low-key.
Chad, is that Jesus Christ? This is the Son of God.
And so much more insane things happened,
Low-key.
but if there was one highlight moment for me that absolutely had me jumping from my seat, yelling in awe, it was Echo in that final episode. You know what I'm talking about. Anyways, phase 2, planning. Normally when I make my videos, I don't plan a thing. Like, I kind of just record certain things and figure out what feels good as
That's
I'm editing.
him?
But the thing is, I had a 2-week trip to Europe coming up in a couple days, and I hadn't filmed a single thing, so I figured planning a little bit for this would be helpful. Arcane also has really beautiful shots that I genuinely wanted to incorporate into the video. Well, I knew one thing I wanted to do with Echo is have a segment where he comes in and then it rewinds as a callback to the final episode where he uses the magic hexamajiggy to rewind time. I also wanted to incorporate something with Vi where she's punching, because Vi is short for violent. And I really like this shot of Jinx sitting down from the show. I definitely wanted to incorporate a shot of
not
Mel going Super
violent.
Saiyan. And there are these 2 shots of Victor that I think are so insane that I really wanted to recreate for the edit. So with some level of planning done, it was time for phase 3, filming the video.
We're beginning Arcane filming now. Richmond is making sure the set is nice and clean, and I'm putting on my pants.
I can't open this boot. Can't get my foot in it, so I'm just gonna have to. Just pinning, we're pinning the back, pinning the side. I was like not rocking with the glove. I went without glove, but I also adjusted the pants. Pants look a lot better here, especially with the way the light hits them. With the stance, I gotta get this stance. When you drop down to the leg, you want to zoom into the boot, then you can just go up to the arm.
Move it back so I can see your black ass.
That's incredible work. Right now, we're doing Jinx's outfit. Let's blow some shit up. Throw back to when I was watching the stream.
You know
I
he's
kept calling
sweating
her,
so bad.
What did I call her? PewDiePie?
You called her.
Phosphorus?
You have a whole bunch of different names.
I call her
for
Pebbles. Pebbles!
That's
When I edit the video and it's gonna be the hero shot, it's just gonna, instead of saying Jinx, it'll say Pebbles.
Whoa.
What I'm probably gonna have to do is bye.
He does all this with a phone camera?
Bye. Good? Yep. Y'all see this shot? This is a shot that people will get $20,000 to get right here. Look at this. Look at this. You ready? Look at that. People will get a. People will get,
that's good.
All it took was one $500 human. People will get $10,000 cameras for. All you need is $500. You know. $500 human. I need to come lower. I'm trying to raise my ya on time. Raise your right finger. Raise your ya. Raise your right finger. Raise your ya. We started the first Jinx shot at 6:15. So it took almost an hour to shoot Jinx. I've got an indent in my forehead. And I look like Albert Einstein. Fitting that the previous outfit left a scar on me because now I'm going from Vi to Kate. So you see how it's all connected?
Wait. Oh hey, hit that. Oh, hey.
I was gonna wear a white beret. I was just like, something about this makes the look feel more like a cop. I mean, obviously this isn't the full look. I look like Shakespeare right now. But when I something funny back there. Please, put your hands on the ground. Yo, she really went to that Undercity and said, arrest all these motherfuckers.
Whoa!
Raise your right finger. That motherfucker said, actually. Y'all see this hand? Tony Stark was able to build this in a cave.
with a bunch of straps. I'm moving like Obadiah Stane out here. Parts of 4, parts of 4, parts of 4, parts of 4, parts of 4. Vintage wide project cuff, Fangophilia knuckle piece, custom. The thumb, custom. We got the Fangophilia finger rings, custom. We got the parts of 4. I don't even know what they call it.
I don't know what he's saying, but I'm interested.
Who am I? I'm Professor Hopscotch from the school that the two lover boys go to. You watch the show, right? You know what I'm talking about. Harbinger, Hawktool, Professor Hawktool, Heimdall.
Heimerdinger.
That's gotta be racist.
What?
You can't really see the turn too much. Try to zoom out and come a little bit to the left. It's 3:49 a.m. We're coming up on 12 hours of continuous shooting. 5:30 a.m. Great work, team.
Wow.
Hey, yeah. That's all, folks. I hope you guys have a great day.
Please tell us we get to see the rest of like the final stuff.
Honestly, guys, editing this video was pretty complicated. I was gonna do a whole thing about the editing process, but you get the idea. I had to travel to Europe in the middle of all this, so it took me a long time to edit because I was literally just so busy. But I was editing on the plane, in cars. In fact, the only time I wasn't editing was when I got sick in Paris. I had a shoot in London and I was literally editing whenever I didn't have to be on set. Normally, when I edit videos, I just sit down and get it done in one long stream of editing, literally until my body fails sometimes. I would say if I added everything up, it was close to like 120 hours of editing, so like 5 full days. But I'm not like 100% sure about that. If I include this video, then like 168 hours.
It's
of
so
editing or something
fashionable.
Like that. But again, I don't even know. I never really keep track of it. But this was one of the most fun projects I've ever done. Being exposed to a new show and a new world took me on an incredible journey, and I'm happy you guys shared it with me and that we could experience it together. This is like my first real YouTube video, so I don't have a closure for this. So like, I don't know, subscribe or whatever they say.
That was so cool. Dude. That was so cool. He's so fashionable. It's great. Wait, that's sure he didn't do Silco. He didn't do Silco. Oh, that was criminal not doing Silco, bro. Oh, that hurts. I've become inspired to become fashionable. I feel like I need to go change. I'm just in my Gengar sweatshirt, bro.